Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
I wonder, wonder.
Yeah, what are you wondering about?
Are the fish biting at Sherman Reservoir?
I'm going yes.
Are the burgers good at Tradewinds Marina?
That's a definite yes.
Do we have Mark on the phone line?
Now that I'm not sure.
I'm going to say yes.
Oh, okay.
Let's find out. Mark, how you doing?
Good. How about you guys?
We're doing well, doing good. Did you hear our question? Are the fish biting at Sherman? I know last time you said the catfish was still going, a few crappie here and there, maybe even a few walleye. What's the story?
Oh, the drum are on fire.
The drum.
The
All
old
right.
drum. Now,
You know, there's still some people catching some white bass and some catfish. It's just that time of year, you know. It's like there's like a 3 or 4 week deal where the fishing slows down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I can't explain it, but it happens, and we're kind of midway through that time frame. So,
yeah. Now, as a chef, how do you fix drum?
I don't.
I remember many years ago fishing with some buddies, and we thought we would try some drum. And I guess chewy is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
It wasn't real good, but I suppose there's recipes for things like that. I mean, people make carp taste good, right?
Yeah. I suppose there's a way. I've never tried it.
Yeah.
I've had people tell me that it's pretty yummy, but
It's funny
I don't know.
sometimes. Sometimes it's how the fish looks. I don't know, but I'm sure there's a recipe for it. Catfish certainly good if you catch some nice sized ones of those, and I'm sure there's still some fish being caught out there. As you said last time, you know, good fishermen lie and don't tell. So you never know for sure, right?
yeah. You know, there's always somebody catching fish. Just getting them to tell you the truth about it's another story.
Well, last week you talked about Tradewinds Marina kind of slowing down a little bit, maybe cutting the hours down just a little bit. Schools are starting, some of them, this week, so kind of run your hours by us.
We're open from 8 to 8 right now, and the grill's on from 11 to 8.
Okay. All right. Still plenty of window there to go in and have some of that good food. This is Wednesday, so tomorrow is today or tomorrow wings night?
Tomorrow's wing night.
Tomorrow's wings night. And you still have that?
Oh, yeah. Yep, we're still running wing night, and then today we have a special on our wraps, you know, our
Mm-hmm.
grilled chicken wrap or BLT wrap, shrimp wrap. So today's a special on wraps.
Okay, that sounds
then,
good.
No, it's getting a little slowing down a little bit. You know, we still got plenty of water in the lake. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I was wondering, just a few weeks away from shutting wells off. So,
No, we had right at 1.5 inches here yesterday.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic.
And I think if we can get another shot next week, I think they'll be done.
Could be.
In our area.
Yeah, that's great, especially with the prices of crops right now, to not have to put quite so much money into the crop and have it look so good. That helps. Plus, the lake stays up. People can ski and do all of that sort of thing without any worries. And I imagine you have some of the folks still doing that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's still a number of people out there skiing and tubing and that. And it's good to see. You know, I think that will probably slow down here with school starting and everything, but you never know.
Yeah, you don't know. And for the fishermen out there who sometimes get a little irritated when one of those rigs go by and rocks the boat when you're fishing straight up and down or something like that. When school starts, it slows down a little bit. And as you mentioned last time, you got that 2 or 3 week window, and then you can start late summer and fall fishing, which is pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the fall fishing here at Sherman's usually really good. You know, that September and October bite's always been good. So
Right. Run down some, before we get too far along here, you've really expanded your menu. We're talking about wraps, and I mean, I think from what you started with the menu to what you're doing today is amazing. But run down some of those specialty hamburgers. And first of all, I love the names of them, and then what you are offering is amazing. Talk about some of your specialty hamburgers.
Well, we have the Love Burger, which is named after the Love volleyball team.
All
Out
right.
of Lincoln. It's onion chips with bourbon sriracha sauce and Swiss cheese and thick sliced bacon. And then we have the Supernova, which is named after, obviously, the Supernovas in out of Omaha there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's deep-fried portobello mushroom steaks, and then it's garlic parmesan sauce and Swiss cheese, that one's really good.
Sounds good.
And then we have the Black Shirt Burger, which is thick-cut bacon, house-made horseradish sauce, thin-sliced prime rib, topped with Swiss cheese or with American cheese on a bun, and that one sells really good. And be hungry for that one. And then we have your Drop Your Anchor Burger, which is a peanut butter and jelly uncrustable deep fat fried on a bun with a 3rd-pound hamburger, deep fried or thick cut bacon and Swiss cheese.
Oh my gosh. Now, those sound really delicious and something for everybody there. So, folks, do not delay. You can just drive to Sherman to the Tradewinds Marina and have something good to eat. You don't have to go skiing. You don't have to go fishing. You can just go there to eat. And I think more and more people in the recent years are doing that because of the menu you have.
Yeah, we get a lot of people from all over just coming out to sit out there in the pavilion and enjoy the view and, you know, have a meal or have a drink and just kind of kick back and relax out there. So
Yeah, it's a nice spot. Anything else that we didn't ask you about, Mark, that you wanted to mention this morning?
No, things have been going good. You know, we cut our hours back. We've lost all of our college and high school help.
Mm-hmm.
So it's down to 3 or 4 of us running the whole place. So this next 21 days are going to be a long haul, but we'll manage, and we'll like I said, we cut our hours back to 8 to 8. So
Okay.
that was just because that way me and my wife aren't at each other's throat for the next 21 days, I think.
Well, especially 8 to 8. That would be, you know, if you think about that, that's a pretty good stretch of a day to work. So thank you for doing that, and we hope that you get a little break after that 21 day, and look forward to talking to you again.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later.
All right, Mark, take care.
Bye.
Bye. 7:39 is your time. We're going to play the game real quick. I see our next guest is here,
Oh, hello.
and she looks summer-like, and she's been in the sun. She's been golfing, I can tell. Trish is here from Designs of Distinction, and it looks like she's been out swinging the club maybe, or on the lake somewhere. You got a lot of sun there, young lady.
I've been at the ocean.
Oh, the ocean.
Ah, there you go.
Well, that'll do it, won't it?
Yes, it will.
All right, hang with us. We're going to play the game real quick here.
All right, it's Wednesday, so that means an opportunity to win a free pig in a blanket that they serve on Wednesday at Runza in Broken Bow, and we'll also make a nice little donation on your behalf to the Inclusive Playground Project if you get this question correct. We're asking questions about the top movies of the 1980s. Which 1985 movie had this tagline. They were 5 total strangers with nothing in common, meeting for the first time. A brain, a beauty, a jock, a rebel, and a recluse. What movie is that? Is it St. Elmo's Fire, Out of Bounds, The Breakfast Club, or The Outsiders? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
Action! It's Dave and Brent getting the action started on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Brandon is super pumped about Runza,
Runza is so sweet.
especially all their desserts.
Oh, those are the sweetest.
Chocolate, vanilla, and twist ice cream cones, 4 flavors of shakes, and chocolate chip cookies.
Literally sweet.
Oh, I love your enthusiasm.
Well, I love Runza.
So sweet of you. Come satisfy your sweet tooth, because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pig in a Blanket Day at your Broken Bow Runza.
All right. I'm surprised we didn't get a call on that, although I would have probably picked the wrong one myself. You guys seem very positive about it.
Yep.
So,
Well, as you know, Dave, I grew up in the 80s.
yes, I've heard that.
And when you're a kid in the 80s, you probably have seen The Breakfast Club,
Yes.
which is the answer. The brain would have been, I hope I get the names right, would have been played by Anthony Michael Hall. The beauty would have been Molly Ringwald. The jock would have been Emilio Estevez. The rebel, Judd Nelson. And the recluse, Ali Sheedy. The Breakfast Club.
Yes.
Now, who was kind of the princess, the popular girl?
Molly Ringwald.
Molly
And then she
Ringwald.
was in lots of other 80s films.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I guess they all
Yeah.
were, really. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I kind of like the bad kid.
Oh, yeah.
He was, yeah.
He softened up a little at the end, right?
He did a little bit, yes.
They all learned something from each other.
Yeah, they went into detention not liking one
Oh, my
another and then
goodness,
walked
yeah.
out best friends.
Yep.
Well, they all realized they had problems, were insecure.
See?
Even though they were popular or not popular, they all had
They all had issues.
insecurities. We will move along from that and take a quick break and come back. We're going to talk designs of distinction, and we're going to talk about the oceans.
The Breakfast Show
Don't know what I do without them. They're awesome.
on KCNI KBBN.
Broken Bow, it's time to cruise. Thursday, August 21st from 5 to 8 p.m., we're celebrating the brand new Smooth Road in Broken Bow. Grab your crew, shine up your car, and roll through town. While you're out, listen for special promotions from stores and restaurants on the square and all over Broken Bow. It's the perfect night to shop, dine, and cruise in style. Cruise the Bow, Thursday, August 21st, 5 to 8 p.m. Don't miss it.
Is your AC working overtime, causing your wallet to break a sweat? Cool off with an energy-saving loan from Nebraska State Bank. Their loan experts can help you upgrade to energy-efficient cooling, and your budget is sure to thank you. Go ask about low interest rates and flexible terms that won't leave you sweating. Stop by or visit them online at nesb.bank to chill smarter this summer. Keeping it cool and local. That's Nebraska State Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
It is 7:44, and Trish is here from Designs of Distinction, back from seeing some family, I assume, and evidently swimming with seals.
Well, no seals. Maybe there were
Dolphins?
some dolphins out
That's what I
there.
was gonna
And
ask.
some, yeah. And, yep, Maryland was beautiful. We were on the beach for, probably about 11 days. My daughter-in-law and I we were out there.
Doing some
But
swimming?
It was great. Oh, yeah. The
Yeah.
ocean was beautiful. Problem was it had restrictions because there was a big storm out to the east. So the currents and all were a little iffy and rough. So the lifeguards had their challenges. So, yeah, and they would go out and, rescue people, bring them back in from the riptides. And those same people would go right back out, and the poor lifeguards would just stand on their, their big chairs and hang their head like, I don't know. I don't know what to do with you.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to help somebody when they don't help themselves.
Exactly. But it was wonderful. It was great seeing all great grandkids. I got to see a grandson I didn't think I'd get to see, and his family, and we rode on the ferry up to Cape May, and got to see Wildwood, New Jersey. He came back down and went back to the beach.
And did you have some fresh fish?
Oh, well, crab.
Crab.
Yeah, I steamed crab, blue channel crab. Yeah, they're good. Blue crabs. Yep. So had crabs and just enjoyed the family and
Good.
got to spend time at our place at the ocean. So
Well, that sounds wonderful.
yes.
Here
Yep.
in Nebraska, we don't have an ocean.
That's why my dad joined the Coast Guard. He was born and raised here, and that was his thing. He wanted to see the ocean. So World War II came. He got his mom to sign a letter, and he enlisted in the Coast Guard. That's where he met my mom in Maryland.
It all started there.
That's right. Yeah.
Great story.
Yep.
So you're back and supercharged, refreshed, or really tired, or a combination thereof.
Could be a combo. Just looking at the work that, things have come in. So I'll be going out and doing my installs and, getting caught up. It's always fun. It's fun to go, but you come back and it's like, what was I thinking?
You pay the price.
You do.
Sometimes before you leave and then when you get back,
Yes.
but it's sure worth it. But
Yep.
now you got a lot of installs. You got some materials in and some
Got
windows.
some things. I was waiting on some labels for some cushions for down at the Callaway Good Life Center. So they came in. They're really cool. They're just custom woven with the names and everything we wanted on them. And so I found a source for that. So, so that's going to be neat to put those in and as a memory, a memorial. So, yeah.
I'm thinking, oh man, I hate to say this out loud, but I'm going to. This is mid-August.
I knew you were going to go there.
And the holidays are not too far away. When it comes to maybe changing something in your home, if you're standing in the middle of the living room or dining room or whatever room you're standing in, and you take a sweep around and look around, you go, before we have company in this winter or even fall, we need to do something. So good time to get a hold of you.
It is. I've already got a couple people that are looking in that direction. They just want something before the holidays. So it's starting to happen. Usually I start seeing that in September and October. So October might be a little late if you're thinking Thanksgiving, depending on what you're thinking. But it's all good.
So they should call you and say, would you come and take a look and maybe help me with the windows and coordinating with the windows, depending on what they're going to do with the carpet and the walls and that sort of thing, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's never too early. And like I've always said, I can come in and measure one window or, if I can measure all of them and, even if we do one window at a time, I've got everything I need and we can just do a lot of stuff over the phone or whatever. But, it's a good thing. I've been doing a lot of small upholstery like cushions. I'm getting ready to do some now for Dairy Queen.
Oh.
And Howdy got done, Howdy Coffee Company. So their things are done. The backrest.
Yes, okay. Got all that done.
Yep.
All right.
And so it's kind of cool. Just a little bit of everything going on. And then, it's fun.
That's fun, and it just reminds me when you're talking about cushions that we've said this before. When we both know this, I think most people know this who have pets. Pets, especially dogs and cats who scratch, are an upholsterer's best friend.
Oh, they are. Yeah, it's it happens, and puppies chew.
Oh, geez, they can't get enough of chewing on anything they can get their teeth on. So.
Nope.
But if it's a small piece, you can reupholster it. Now, you don't do recliners or couches or anything
sofas. I just, by time you get all those staples out, even like the benches for restaurants and things like that. Sometimes I was working on the Melham Wellness Center doing some of their pieces, and I got underneath one group of fabrics, it was a vinyl, and duct tape and got all that off. And then there was another layer underneath of it, and the foam was just horrible. So I wound up, I needed to put foam in there. So I had to take that next layer of, and it's hard on your hands
Yes,
getting
it
all
is.
those staples out. There's no, I wish they'd come up with an automatic staple remover, but there is no such thing. So it's just brute, force. So.
Yeah. And honestly, folks, upholsterers' hands are their living.
Oh my goodness!
And
yeah.
in your case, windows and upholstery, and
yeah, I can't.
it does take its toll over a period of time on your hands, doesn't it?
Yep, it does, and that's why people say, "Oh, can you recover this love seat?" And it's like it really would be simple, but it's just I'm getting too old.
Well, no, you're at the point in your life where you can be selective. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, there you go. And making outdoor cushions and things like that are a lot more appealing to me.
Yeah.
So.
All right. The best way to do business with you is start with a phone call.
Yes,
Throw out
absolutely.
that phone number.
It's 308-870-3677.
All right. Well, I'm
and
glad.
leave a message.
Yeah.
That's all it takes, and I will get back to you.
Okay. Welcome back. I know it's
Thanks.
bittersweet when you with
Yeah.
family like that, but I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, had a great time, and everybody made time to be with me, and that's the most precious thing you have in life is your time.
Yes, that's right.
And when kids and grandkids and great grandkids, want to be there, and when are you coming back? And it just makes you feel good. But then you look at Maryland and go, I could not live there again. I'll visit. It's more fun.
Things have changed, evidently. Thanks, Trish.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Here's Cody Jinks on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Let's take a look at the ones we have available here this morning, and we do have most of the area schools in the folder, so these are the schools that are starting today or have started. So I'll start with SEM. Today they're featuring orange chicken, fruit, vegetables, and milk at Sumner Eddyville Miller.
All right, Gothenburg has a menu today. It shows made fresh white macaroni and cheese with breadstick, hot pepperoni sub, grill station combo, is a barbecue rib sandwich basket, made fresh cheesy pizza, fresh baked ham and cheese sub. Some of your choices today at Gothenburg.
At Sandhills Dunning School, chicken patty on a bun, fruit, vegetables, and milk.
All right, at Ansley today, it shows hot ham and cheese sandwich and chips at Ansley.
And at Litchfield, hello, Cadence. Today they're having nacho churros and fruit, vegetables, and milk.
All right, and at Arcadia today, it's showing walking tacos at Arcadia.
Walking tacos. Oh, the Prairie Pioneer Center today, let's see, it's baked spaghetti, garlic breadstick, California blend, and fruit. The number to call if you'd like to set up home delivery or if you're bringing somebody along and they need an extra plate for you, call them at 872-6121. All right.
Man, school lunch menus.
Yeah.
Wow. Can't believe we're reading them.
I know. It's crazy.
It is.
It's ridiculous, as they say. It's not ridiculous to shop and have fun and save money and get fresh produce. That's not ridiculous. That makes a whole lot of sense. And tomorrow, Farmers Market will be held in downtown Broken Bow, right around the square. And there'll be several vendors there, including Something Out of Nothing, G&G So Perfect, Fresh to Fiesta Produce, Mickey's Greenhouse, Debbie D's Bakery, Country Crafters, and C&D Tack Shack, Busy Bee Goods, Steve's Rocks, Dickerson Chip Repair, Anna Papooses, Tropical Snow, and Straight Arrow Bison will be there. You can pick up a bison burger.
There you go.
Take it home and cook it up on the grill. Anyway, those are some of them, if not all of them. It'll be around the square tomorrow. Also, mark your calendar for the following events as well. Sip and Socialize Women's Night, coming up on September 8th, 5:30 until 9 at the Stockman's venue, which is very nice. They redid all of that. And the men's steak fry is on September 15th from 5:30 until 9 at the Broken Bow Golf Club. Get your tickets now by calling the chamber office at 872-5691.
Make plans now to attend the Mid-Nebraska Rifle and Pistol Club's annual gun show. It's coming up this weekend on August 16th and 17th at the One Box Convention Center in Broken Bow, featuring 80 tables of firearms, ammo, and accessories. All local, state, and federal firearm laws will be enforced. Admission is just $5. Kids 12 and under will be admitted free with an adult. Come hungry and enjoy food at the Four Valleys 4-H concession stand. Again, it's happening this Saturday, hours on Saturday 9 to 5, and on Sunday from 9 to 3. The Mid-Nebraska Rifle and Pistol Club Gun Show at the One Box Convention Center in Broken Bow.
Oh, let's see. Today is Wednesday. What's for Wednesday at Chapin's Interior Square One Boutique? Let's take a look. Today, in addition to saving 30% off all the fun fashions of summer, Lola will give you an additional 10%. Now, my math is a bit sketchy, but that sounds like 40% off sale today. That's right, summer fashions, 30% off all the time in this late summer, and additional 10% off today. It's What's for Wednesday at Square One Boutique inside Chapin's Interiors. And they're hopefully finishing up the last of the sidewalk and street construction in front of the store, but you can always use the west door. They're excited to take part in the upcoming Roads Open Rally next Thursday evening. Be listening for some fun specials for next week. Chapin's and Square One Boutique, south side of the square in Broken Bow. And we're just talking off the air. They're doing some additional work on the main street going through Broken Bow. I think it has something to do with access to some of the city underground. I'm not sure because they're cutting squares in the middle of the road. Don't know what that means, but we're hoping that's done by next Thursday.
Yeah, it would be nice.
No,
Yeah.
it isn't that you can't get around,
Yeah.
but we hope that that's done by then. But we understand it needs to be done. So Stop into Chapin's and save 40% today.
Nice.
Yeah, on summer fashions, all the fun summer fashions, 40% off today, 30% off until further notice. News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. President Trump will join European leaders on a call today as they try to convince him to include Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky in a summit with Vladimir Putin. CBS's Chris Livesay.
Now, while the Ukrainian leader will not be present with President Trump and Putin in Alaska on Friday, he will be present at a virtual summit with President Trump.
Hundreds of National Guard troops have reported for duty in Washington, D.C. on Mr. Trump's orders to fight crime and reduce homelessness. D.C. locals are weighing in.
Them coming here, I mean, that's a little too much. That's a little too much, you know. Some people might be scared or something, you know, but that's too much. But the crime, it's been slowing down lately.
A big appliance maker will return more jobs to the U.S. We bring good things to life. GE says it'll shift production of refrigerators, gas rangers, and water heaters from China and Mexico to expanded facilities in Kentucky, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, and South Carolina. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Eat up, buddy. It's almost time for school.
You take charge of your home. You take charge of your work. Don't forget to take charge of your gut health, too, with Nature Made Probiotics. Nature Made has clinically studied probiotics that work with your digestive tract's natural bacteria, so you won't miss a beat in your daily routine. Find us in the vitamin aisle. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Back to school is on the brain. That means new notebooks, pencils, new everything. And while the kids are getting ready to get book smart, it's time for you to save smart with Straight Talk Wireless. Switch now and get a free Moto G 2025 with 5G when you activate select plans. Now that's a smart call. Get Straight Talk covered by Verizon's 5G network. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Offer valid through 10/19/25. Taxes and fees apply. Purchase of gold unlimited plan or higher required for offer. Must activate the plan in-store at Walmart. Cannot be combined with other offers.
Here's a look at Nebraska news. In a story released by KNOP, an Ogallala teen has pleaded no contest to manslaughter in a 2024 North Platte crash that killed her passenger and friend. Addison Malone, aged 19, was originally charged with second-degree murder, motor vehicle homicide, manslaughter, and minor in possession of alcohol in connection with the death of an 18-year-old passenger, Nathaniel Sandoval. Authorities say she was under the influence of alcohol and speeding when she crashed into a tree outside of North Platte on July 18th of 2024. In Lincoln County District Court Monday, Malone entered a no-contest plea to manslaughter. The other charges were dismissed as part of an agreement recommending a sentence of 2 to 5 years. Judge Cindy Volkmer found Malone guilty and ordered a pre-sentence investigation report. Sentencing is set for October 20th at 10 a.m. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's News Source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
Green Bay Packers quarterback Jordan Love had surgery on his left thumb. They hope to have him back at practice next week. Bills running back James Cook returned to practice. He still wants a contract extension. And quarterback of the Rams Matthew Stafford missed practice again with his bad back. WNBA wins for New York and Dallas. The Milwaukee Brewers won their 11th straight game, 14-0 over Pittsburgh, while Toronto beat the Cubs 5-1. The Padres and Dodgers are now tied for first in the NL West after San Diego won 5-1 at San Francisco. The Padres have won 13 of their last 16 games. Meanwhile, the Dodgers were beaten in 10 innings in Anaheim, 7-6 Angels, even though Shohei Ohtani had a leadoff homer top of the ninth, his 43rd long ball. Tie for first in the AL West between Houston and Seattle. The Mariners won their 8th in a row, 1-0 at Baltimore. Houston lost 14-1 to Boston. Wins for the Yankees and the Mets.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. 87 today, under clear skies. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mainly clear skies. Tonight, lows dip down to about 67. Highs level off around 93. Tomorrow, mainly clear. Lots of sunshine Friday with highs around 95. 94 Saturday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Designed with pride, sold with integrity. That's Palmer Monument in Broken Bow. Their staff is trained to assist you in the decision-making process. You'll know you're getting a result built from the very best workmanship and the highest quality of materials at Palmer Monument, Broken Bow.
8:06. Let's go outside with Happy Jack Simpson and see what it really feels like out there and what's happening with traffic today. Jack?
Well, I guess as an update on traffic, they were kind of stopped over here by the Berean Bible Church, but they've since moved past. Looks like we got some equipment out front here again. It's a beautiful 65 degrees outside, sunny skies with calm winds, barometric pressure 30.05, humidity 95%. No rain in the last 24 hours. The precipitation for this month at 67 hundredths. High yesterday of 84, overnight low of 63. Sunrise today was at 6:45. Sunset today 8:40. You know those praying mantis bugs that are always popping up this time of the year?
Mm-hmm.
I found 5 on the door when I got here this morning.
They're
pretty fascinating.
They are neat. Did they want in?
I don't think any got in, hopefully.
That's the problem when bugs are attracted to the light above the door. Sometimes they want in when you go in.
Especially the moths.
Yeah, moths are really bad that way.
Yep.
All right, I'm watering the front yard, and I wanted you to know that there's probably going to be some water in the rain gauge.
Okay.
So I'll try to remember when I shut the water off later this morning to dump the gauge.
Okay.
But
hopefully Christy's car isn't getting wet on the inside. Her window's down. I think you should be good, though.
Her window's down?
Her window is cracked a little bit. So.
Oh. Well, I don't want to put water in her car.
No,
I don't think
car.
I don't think I'm reaching that far.
No, you're not.
All right. So just don't report rain from the sprinkler, okay? Because that has happened.
Oh no.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, more than once, actually. We'll be right back.
Life moves at the speed of light. Don't let pain put you on pause. At Rise Rehab and Performance, we believe everyone deserves to feel their best without pain holding them back. Whether it's recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or just getting back to doing what you love, our expert team is here to help take the first steps toward healing. Personalized care, cutting-edge treatments, and results that speak for themselves. Rise Rehab and Performance, 872-5800. We rehab, you recover, then rise.
Later on here in the 8 o'clock hour, I'll be hopping in the car and heading down to Varney Pharmacy to visit with Julie about all the summer things they've got going on here, late summer things. And I probably should leave a little bit earlier than usual because of the construction out here. So you never know how long you're going to wait on the one-lane traffic situation. So I will make sure I get there in plenty of time. And you also have guests coming in at 9 o'clock this morning.
That's the plan. Yeah, we're hoping to have a representative or two from the Broken Bow Athletic Booster Club as they will be hosting their annual Broken Bow Fall Sports Kickoff event on Monday evening, the 18th of August, at Kincaid's in Broken Bow. So hopefully be able to visit about that a little bit more later in the show.
All right, sounds great. We're set. We're ready to go. We've got things cooking here on The Breakfast Show. Welcome. Here's the Marcus King Band, Honky Tonk Hell. Next guest in, we're going to talk movies. This is where I just sit back and relax and listen to these two guys talk about movies that I don't know very much about. I can't remember stars' names. So this is your show, Brent, with our next guest.
All right. Stuart Fox is here, Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Boy, you've had all the summer blockbusters showing up here in the last month or two.
Yeah, we have. So unfortunately, summer is winding down. So very rapidly.
Yeah.
But there's still some good movies in there, and we've got a few more coming this fall that'll be good too.
I've always been curious, and I'm sure you watch this a little bit. Do the numbers at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow kind of coincide with what's happening nationwide, or does it, or are things a little bit different here in Broken Bow as far as what
different.
People come and see?
Yeah, it's always different. You never know. You never know. There can be a movie that does really well nationwide that doesn't do anything for us, and vice versa. So you just never know. We've been doing this a long time.
Yeah.
We still haven't got it figured out. We do the best we can, but there's sometimes we'll bring a movie in and we just miss on it. We think it'll be something that people want to see, and it's not. And then there's other times that there's a movie that is completely under the radar. So we do our best, and we try and bring as many in as possible. So it's been a pretty good summer.
Yeah.
So like I said, we're getting into, school's going to be starting here, and that's kind of when movie business kind of falls off a little bit as the sports season kicks off for high school. End of August, September gets a little slow there. So we definitely appreciate people not forgetting about us. And even if there's not a movie you want to see, stop in, get a popcorn to go. We always have that every night if you want to get a popcorn to go. So we appreciate that support. Also, since it is sports season coming up, just a reminder, you can rent the theater. Because just think of our projection equipment as a big computer. So if you can do it on your computer at home, we can do it at the theater. So if there's anything that you want to stream or watch, we have a lot of streaming services available, but you can come in, we'll hand you the Fire Stick, and you can log into your account and watch whatever it is that you're wanting to do. And so we always have that, whether it's a birthday party, want to watch a sporting event, those things are definitely possibilities.
And business meetings as well?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, it works out really good, especially with the tiered seating. Everybody can see and hear. We do have the ability to hook up a microphone if you think you need a microphone. For the most part, the acoustics are really good in there. You really don't need. We have meetings for the bank there quarterly, and we always have it in the large theater, and we don't use a microphone. It's really not necessary, but we do have that capability.
All right. Wow. I sometimes wonder about the same thing Brent was asking you, what compares with the rest of the country. But typically, you do well with animated films for the whole family, I think, in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
And faith-based movies do really well.
They do very well. Really, the biggest thing that a lot of the R-rated, and unfortunately this time of year it seems like there's a lot of R-rated content that comes out. Occasionally you'll get something that's R-rated that a lot of people come to, but those we try and stay away from if we can. Unfortunately, there's certain times of the year that's all that's available to us. So we don't have a lot of choice, but there is an audience for that as well. But family movies do really well. The faith-based do really well. Comedies do well, which we've got a great comedy right now. You got 2 more opportunities to see it. You'll probably see me down there tomorrow night because I haven't got to see it yet. But Liam Neeson and Naked Gun. And the only reason I haven't been there yet is I wanted to rewatch all the first 3.
There you go.
I rewatched all 3 of those in the last week, and now I'm ready to go see the new Naked Gun with Liam Neeson.
Well, it's been a big hit.
Yes.
Nationwide, and I have a feeling it's probably been a pretty good hit here because a lot of people remember the originals with the Naked Gun. So
so we're excited about that one. We got a couple other films, family movie, Bad Guys 2. That one is holding over. That one's actually, I think it was our number 1 movie last weekend at all 3 of our complexes. So continues to be a good film, good family friendly film. So if you haven't had a chance, that'll be here for at least another week.
Okay.
And then we have one more that's holding on here, and you got the sheet there.
Yeah.
My memory's
well,
getting a little bad.
I didn't know Friday could. I didn't know Friday could get freakier, but apparently it is.
It is.
And I did not even know that they were making a sequel to this. Well, first off, it was a remake, right? I mean, Freaky Friday was originally like a Disney classic.
Oh, yeah,
from
20-some years
way
ago.
back.
Yep.
And then Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan got together, redid it.
Right.
And now they're back together.
Yep.
And for Lindsay Lohan, I mean, she's had a lot of things go on in her life in the past years. Yeah, but this is like one of her first movies kind of back, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So
So
they're back as Freakier Friday.
Yeah. So that's a good one to come see. I think it appeals to a wide audience. So that'll be around here for at least another week or so. And then we're bringing in a new one on Friday called Nobody 2. And I forget who the star on that one is. I'm kind of like you, Dave. I kind of forget about the stars, but he plays a retired assassin that I think has to come back out of
those are
out of retirement, and it looks good. So I actually like those type of films.
I do too.
So
there's I hate to say this, but there's always a little revenge factor in those.
That's right.
So as regular citizens, we should not be after revenge, but to watch it on the screen is kind of It's kind of fun.
That's okay. So, but yeah, we're coming up in the fall. I say things are going to slow down a little bit. We are looking at a couple in September that I think will be kind of fun. But it's I think is it the 40th anniversary of Toy Story? I can't remember the number. 30th, 40th, whichever year that is. Probably 30th. And they're re-releasing that in September. And so my film booker is working very aggressively to get that booked because it's fairly limited. They're not releasing that everywhere across the country. And so I'll be watching for that one. It'll be fun to see that one on the big screen. And then the other one is they are doing a film version of Hamilton, the musical Hamilton. And so I got to see that down at the Orpheum here a few years ago. I took my wife down to that, and I think that would appeal to a wide audience. And so that one's a pretty narrow release, but my film booker, he's working on it. So we're hoping that we'll be able to bring it in, at least to Broken Bow and Cozad, because it is fairly limited, but we're hoping that we can bring that in. I think that'll appeal to a lot of people.
Stuart, no, we have some listeners in the Cozad Gothenburg area. So I was wanting to ask you, is the theater in down there, is that able to rent out for business and parties and that sort of thing?
Oh, yeah. They do quite a bit of that. So we rent that out quite a bit down there. We actually even rent the theater. We have a church that meets there every Sunday morning.
Oh.
So we have a church down there that meets at the theater. They've been meeting there for probably 3 years or so. And so they rent that out, and I think they use 2 or 3 of our auditoriums, and we're not using it. So, and that's the thing with theaters is we're not showing movies all the time. And so if we're not open, it's available for rent.
Yeah.
And so like I said, it's a great venue for that. It's set up, like I say, with the tiered seating, with the projection, the sound equipment. It works really well for those things.
Okay, and that can happen at all 3 locations?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. I remember going to, some sort of political gathering. I think it's been a number of years ago upstairs in the Fox Theater, and there was, I think Bob Bowles went and played music for it, so it had to be a Democratic thing.
And we will rent to anybody, you know. A year or two ago, I think we had a group that was renting the theater, and they were doing whatever, and I got some heat from people because we were doing that. They thought we were sponsoring that. It's like, we have nothing to do that. We are just renting the theater out, and we made them change their advertising to make sure that it was not, because we were not endorsing one side or the other, but we are in business, and we need those rentals to stay afloat, basically. So
basically, you're renting the space, not the theology of it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
There you go. But that's great. I mean, if you think about it, there's a lot of things you could have there. I never thought about church service, but gosh, like you say, the tiered seating, the acoustics are great.
Yeah, we actually, when we were renovating the Methodist Church here in town, this has been quite a few years ago, but I was kind of on the board of trustees when we were doing that, and we had to move out of the church for an extended period of time, and so we actually met at the Tiffany. It was the Tiffany Theater at the time, and it was pre-remodel. It was so we still had the sloped floor and everything, but I think it worked really well, and at least we were able to continue to meet while they were renovating. So. We're open to anything like that. So the more we can utilize the facility, the better.
Okay. And you mentioned stopping by for popcorn. I don't think there's any law that you couldn't pick up some candy and a drink.
That's
as well,
right.
So
exactly right.
If you like the concessions at the movie and don't have time that particular night to do it, you can still have the concessions.
That's right. And I believe you said we're having a cruise night in town here in a week or so.
Yep.
And I'm hoping that people will, because we did this during COVID, and we had the cruise night, and we had people that stopped by and got popcorn.
Oh,
and
that's
were
a
driving
great
around
idea.
town.
Yeah.
And is it next Friday? A week from Friday?
Thursday.
A Thursday. Okay.
I believe it is the 21st.
Yeah. And we're open every day, so we'll be down there, and we'll maybe work on that. Maybe we'll be open a little earlier so we can accommodate people.
That would be great. I think we'll start cruising at 5 and go to 8 is the plan.
Very nice.
On the 21st, and we're going to take requests on the radio for cruising music, and some of the businesses are going to have specials and kind of what you're talking about. And I think it would.
Is there a cruising route, an official one?
Well, Brent's been asking me when, because I've been around here forever, where did you turn around when you cruised? And I'm thinking, well, a lot of times we just would go up and down the highway and then cruise around the block or, off the highway and get back on the highway and go back out. Turn around maybe at Tumbleweed somewhere out there. So
they probably won't like it, but when I was in high school, which was just a year or so after you,
but quite a ways.
But we turned around at Pump and Pantry, and I think they frown upon that. They frowned upon that back then too, but we still did it. and then we drove all the way down, and we turned around at I believe at 8th. We turned on the square. That's where we turned around.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I was telling Brent, but the Safeway store was still where Lions Appliance, and the parking lot was always where you drove by to see who was parked there talking, and there were different spots around town, so you got off the highway and got back onto the highway, and or you could go clear on out and turn around on the highway east of town too.
Right. So. Kids today, they don't understand because we didn't have cell phones. We, if you wanted to see who's out, let's go cruising and we'll see who's out and about. And
you drive by the Dairy Corner or Dairy Queen to see who was there. You could tell by in your younger years whose bike was there.
Yeah.
And you drove by on the weekend to see who was going to the movies.
That's right.
Sunday night movie. Yeah. So Brent, just if you get a cruise next Thursday, just cruise wherever you want, where it's safe.
Okay.
But I wouldn't cruise out here.
All right. Yes.
All right. Thank you, sir. Quick on the Nebraska State Bank. Of course, they sponsor the free popcorn on Tuesdays. Enjoyed the visit from the gals the other day on fraud and all the things that you guys have to deal with every crazy day, right?
Right. It's so scary. And we talk about it, all the time. And our staff, we get trained on it all the time. And we have a lot of emails that we get sent in they're not real, but they're basically to test our staff. And so our staff is really good about being able to, I think, figure out when something is spam or not real or something, and so they're really good about that. But not everybody has that opportunity to get educated like that, and so we've talked about at the bank. Are there some things that we could do, whether it's to educate other small businesses or something to help educate their staff, because it's just really sad that. There's so much fraud that's out there, and everyone's been impacted. When I talk to people, they're like, "Oh yeah, this happened to me, or this happened to my business," and and a lot of times they're like, "I can't believe I was that dumb."
I know. That's usually
that is people's reaction. But if there's something that we can do to help educate, we want to do that. But the thing that we talk about is until the consequences. Because always remember, there's a criminal out there. You're a victim. There's always a criminal out there. And until we make the penalties strong enough and the consequences great enough, this is going to continue and it's going to get worse. And the frustrating thing is that, it doesn't feel like there's consequences or
Yeah.
they get away with it, or we give up and we don't continue to follow that until we find that criminal. And so I don't know what the solution is, but I know we've got to do something to change that.
Yeah. I thought Christie's rundown of the safest ways to exchange money, and to my disappointment, the check was at the bottom of the list.
Unfortunately, it is, Gone are the days of having the little counter checks at the businesses where, let's see, I'm doing business with Nebraska State. Oh, there's their check. I write my account number in and...
Yeah, those were the days. Also got you in a lot of trouble.
And we didn't have any fraud back then.
No, you probably had a higher rate of return checks.
That might be,
but not fraud. you got it settled up. Well, anyway, I appreciate the gals talking about that.
Yeah,
Christie's very informative on that, and Stephanie did a good job.
One more thing to add is with when people are contacted by the fraudsters, the fraud, they are so good at convincing people that the bank is the bad guy, and to don't talk to your bank. The reality is, I don't care if it's Nebraska State Bank, Bruning, Custer Federal, any of our banks here, you can trust the people in those banks. Yeah. And so if you get somebody that's telling you don't trust your bank or don't talk to your bank, that should be a huge red flag. The first thing you should do is go and talk to your bank, because all of us here in town, like I say, all of our banks here, we want to help you, and we want to make sure that you're not defrauded. And so that's just one piece of thing to, if you're ever told don't trust your local bank, that's a huge red flag.
Mm-hmm. That really, yeah. All right. Well, hey, thanks a lot.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Stuart Fox, our guest, with Nebraska State Bank, of course, and the Fox Theaters. We'll take a quick time out and return after this.
You're waking up with The Breakfast Show, KCNI, KBBN Radio.
I love it.
Don't let falling behind on your spraying affect your yield. Now is the time to book fungicide and insecticide applications on corn and soybeans with Aero Aviation. Not only can you fight disease, but you can improve plant health at the same time, increasing yields. Easily control insects like grasshoppers, rootworms, beetles, and western bean cutworms with the help of Aero Aviation. Call Casey, Melissa, or Kim with Aero Aviation at 308-872-5113 to talk about your options.
Savings are waiting in all departments for you at Varney Pharmacy in Broken Bow. Men's and women's 50-plus formula multivitamins, 100 count Centrum Silver is $11.48. Or get 100 count from Leader Brand for $6.98. 6 count lidocaine pain patches are $8.88 if you choose Solonopus, or $6.88 from Leader Brand. Hydrocortisone creams are $5.98 from Cortisone 10, or choose Leader Brand for $2.88. Varney Pharmacy has the selection you're looking for and the prices you appreciate. Located in downtown Broken Bow.
You will. I love that song. I loved her voice. Miss her. And they kind of damaged that song in a way for some of us who don't like good songs used for commercials. But what are you going to do about that?
Yeah, there you go.
All right, we have a change in schedule at Sylvester's in Broken Bow. They had B.J. Jamison lined up for Friday, I believe it was. And B.J. has some voice problems. Probably had got a cold or, don't know exactly, but it's not going to be able to sing this weekend at Sylvester. So they're going to bring in karaoke.
Oh, there you go.
And have some fun with that and have B.J. back later on. So B.J. Jamison will not be performing at Sylvester's this weekend, but they'll have karaoke for you and bring B.J. back at another date.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Circle V Stitch and Post. We were talking about holidays earlier. I hate to do that, but it's true. This is mid-August. We're going to blink. It's going to be mid-October before we know it. And we're going to be wondering about what are we going to get people for gifts this year or fall activities, sports coming up. Well, Velma's ready to make a special gift for you to give or give yourself one. If you want your brand or farm name on shirts, sweatshirts, hats, much more, Velma at Circle V can make it happen. And those letter jackets, she always likes to do, she'll personalize them just the way your student would like it. Order now for the end of the year or get ahead for next season. And check out the new cowhide coasters, rugs, and table runners that can be customized for you as well. You can have your brand or your whatever you like on there, your favorite dog on there. You can do whatever you want. You could have coasters with dogs on them.
There you go.
Yeah. Looking for a unique personalized gift for any occasion, Velma can help with something truly special. Support local. Bring your ideas to life. Call Velma today at 308-872-6173. Leave a message and she'll get back to you.
All right. Do you struggle with your hearing and or worry about missing out on conversations with family and friends at gatherings? Well, if so, we encourage you to stop in to see our friend Roxanne with the Nebraska Land Hearing Center, offering local, dependable service right here in Broken Bow. Extended discounts for new and returning patients for just staying local, and of course, pricing available to fit all budgets. So make your appointment today. Call 308-384-3852. 308-384-3852. You'll find their office in the Broken Bow Chamber Building in downtown Broken Bow.
All right, it's 8:37, working on 8:38. I think I should probably hop in the car and see if I can get onto the highway.
All right.
And get to town and visit with Julie at Varney Pharmacy. And again, the boosters are coming in at 9 o'clock to visit with Brent. So that's going to happen. And there's a few things left here to do for you, Brent.
All right, man. I'm on it.
I know you can handle it. I know you can talk about the Living Out Loud concert better than I can. So
okay,
that's
that'll
my
be a
last
great
one.
event.
Yeah, that's my last one here. And, address the problem with Ellen Mortensen possibly getting a little snooty hanging around those stars.
Okay.
You got to do that with this live read to make it effective.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll make a note of that.
And I know it's okay with Ellen for me to talk that way because she's my old friend.
Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. You're used to hearing me talk about annual enrollments, Medicare, and private health insurance, but dental, vision, accident, cancer, and hospital indemnity plans are available year-round. These affordable coverages can help ease the financial burden when the unexpected happens. Give Lori or myself a call at 308-836-2201 or stop into the office in Callaway or Broken Bow.
A Polaris North Star gives you a front row seat to nature's greatest show as you cruise through central Nebraska. Get your work done in style with all the comforts of a climate-controlled cab. Work or play, they have the Polaris machine that you need to tackle everything on your list. Stop out today to check out the large Polaris lineup at Agland ATV, where they work hard to keep you up and running. Agland ATV, West Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
Moline Seed and Fence was founded in 2014 by Carrie and Shane Moline for one simple reason: to bring all your fencing and pasture needs into one place to make your summer projects easier. With one straightforward mission, Moline Seed and Fence has put together the largest selection of fencing and feedlot supplies in Nebraska. Visit either location in Gothenburg or Thedford to find the best selection of creosote or hedge posts for this summer's barbed wire jobs. Make your barbed wire maintenance easier with a Milwaukee or DeWalt post-hole cordless digger. Moline Seed and Fence also have a great selection of oil field pipe and hardware, guardrail, and gates. With the hot days of summer, get your livestock water needs taken care of with tire tanks, concrete waters, and all your pipeline, fittings, and floats in one stop. Moline Seed and Fence, it all happens under one roof. Give Shane a call or visit either one of their locations today. That's Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg and Thedford. Visit them online at molineseedandfence.com or give them a call at 308-529-0781.
8:44 is the time. Brent with you here in the studio. Dave making his way to Varney Pharmacy, and we'll find out what's going on there here in just a couple of minutes, so stay tuned on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Well, right before Dave left, he mentioned the Living Out Loud event, which is coming up this weekend in Gothenburg. Tell you a little bit more about it. Living Out Loud is a free outreach event in a relaxed outdoor setting to promote Christian fellowship with a purpose to glorify Jesus Christ through Christian music, testimony, and other talents as he provides. This year, the event will be held on Saturday, August 16th, beginning at 4:45 at Lake Helen in Gothenburg. Now, the event is free to attend. They've had some great donations and sponsorships for the event that allow this to happen. So the event is free to attend, and here's a lineup of artists scheduled to perform. The headliner this year is Torrin Wells. Along with him will be We Are Messengers, Charity Gale, Band Reeves, and Claire Leslie, the scheduled performers at Living Out Loud coming up this weekend. Lives are touched and hearts are healed when we gather in Jesus' name. Bring a friend who needs encouragement. You never know how God might move. It's a wonderful event, a family event. It's Living Out Loud coming up on Saturday beginning at 4:45 at Lake Helen in Gothenburg. Also, Quality Senior Villages, they are looking for help, currently seeking medication aides, certified nurse aides, and cooks to join their compassionate care team. CNA and med aid positions are needed. Shifts available include evenings, nights, and part-time weekends. Medication aid and or CNA license preferred, but they are willing to train the right candidate. Must be dependable and caring, and of course experience with Alzheimer's and dementia care would be a plus. Cook positions available as well. Shifts available include day and evenings. If you're interested in joining the team at Quality Senior Villages, contact Jeanette or Shelley at this number, 872-6387. That's 872-6387. Join Quality Senior Villages in making a difference every day.
Evans Feed Company is proud to serve Central Nebraska's cattle producers with quality feed, mineral, and salt products, and great service, too. Evans Feed has a full line of feed products on hand. Bulk grain products, creep feed, and distiller's pellets, too. They have a very complete line of horse, goat, sheep, pig, bird, and chicken feeds, and pet foods galore. Check out Evans Feed. They deliver great products to your farm or ranch. 800-830-2119. Give them a call. That's Evans Feed, locally owned and operated.
Are you having a hard time getting moving after your surgery? Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. If you have recently undergone surgery to your knee, hip, shoulder, back, or wrist, or having trouble doing the things you love, call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. With our highly trained staff in orthopedic rehabilitation, we are committed to getting you moving again. Call us at any of our locations close to you or check us out at myteampt.com, 872-5111.
This summer, let your spending take you further with the Bernie Bank credit card. Earn points on every purchase, whether you're filling up for a road trip, booking that beach getaway, or grabbing dinner on the patio. Use your rewards your way on the things that make summer even better. Summer fun. Meet smart rewards with a Bernie Bank credit card. Bernie Bank. Build, grow, thrive. Member FDIC.
It is 8:48. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Currently 70 degrees here at our KCNI KBBN studios. And Dave has made it to Varney Pharmacy. So let's find out what's going on. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning. Yes, made it to Varney Pharmacy. A different route. That's all I'm going to say. I made an executive decision when I saw the skid steer loader in the driveway.
Yes, and I would say he made it in record time because I was getting nervous. All I kept hearing on the radio was that, oh, I better leave early. And Dave was still at the radio station, and he was saying, I better leave early. I don't know about the construction. I'm thinking, he's going to be here after 9 if he doesn't get going.
Well, we made it. It worked out great,
That's
and
awesome.
we're on time here.
Yes.
Hannah, what do you think? I was showing her my muscles, but I don't think she can see them that far away.
Debbie said she hasn't stopped laughing.
Well,
I said that.
That's all right, Deb. So, late summer, school getting underway with some of our schools today and tomorrow, and I guess most schools by next week will be going, except for Broken Bow, because they're under construction and renovation, so they'll wait a little while.
Yes.
But when school starts, things change. We have
right.
sports going on, but there's still some camping and that sort of thing that can happen in the late summer and especially in the fall.
Yes.
So what do you have for us today?
Okay. Well, you threw me a whammy there, Dave,
I did?
because I'm thinking camping, so then we need bug spray, and I was going to talk about new toys that came in.
Well,
what do we do?
Well, let's start with the toys.
Okay.
I bet you have that on your list. Probably didn't have camping on your list.
No, I didn't, but camping sounds good.
Yes, it does.
But right behind you, if you go camping, you know, Bigfoot's a big deal again. Maybe he always has been.
Maybe.
Yeah. But if you go camping, you might see Bigfoot.
I've seen Bigfoot in my dreams. I've never seen him in the woods.
Yeah, I never have either. But I'm mentioning Bigfoot because we did get our new fall garden flags in. And I did get one with a picture of Bigfoot in the woods saying, believe. And I don't know, people like it. Yes, it would. So we do have some really pretty fall flags in with the deer and fall scenery with the pumpkins and the cardinals in the fall scenery. And I did get a lot of new, they're called accent magnets that people like to use on their file cabinets, refrigerators, or we have a way to display them outside or inside. And I know some people, I have them on. I have a metal door at home, so I put it on a metal door going into my garage.
Good idea.
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
Got distracted there, too. Here's some toys.
All right, toys.
Yes, I got some new wooden toys in, and they're really cute. And they're for little, 18 months old and up. There's this cute little play toy that you can pull. We have a toy here that kids can play with while their parents are shopping or grandparents. And it's a little pull toy, and they love it. That's one of the first things they go to. So this is a little, like a little wiener dog. It's so cute, and it's different colors. It's orange, red, green, and you can move his ears so they're up or so they're down. But it has, of course, the strings, so you can pull it around.
And folks, it's wooden. It's a wooden toy.
Yes.
At least it sure looks like wood.
It is wood, yes.
So-
I'm trying to think of what it says. Environmentally friendly wood.
Well, that's of course. But
Yes.
how often do you have the opportunity to show kids wooden toys? You can here at Barney Pharmacy.
Yes, and then another one that we have, it's a little tractor pulling a wagon with a big round bale of hay in it. So that's kind of fun.
That's pretty cool too.
And it's all on wheels, so they can play. And they can unhook the wagon, and the wagon, you hook that up with a magnet, and the bale of hay comes off of there too. So they can have fun with that.
All right.
And then around over here.
Around the corner, the toy corner here.
The toy corner. I don't know. I was asked to get these in. They're called Dotsies, and they're little sparkle dots that you pick up with it. It comes with this little instrument, and you pick up these little dots and stick them in specific places to make a unicorn, a mermaid, or a kitty cat. The pattern's in there, and they're really cute. So I know we've sold some already, and if somebody makes one, bring it in and show me. I want to see how pretty it looks.
Dotsies.
Dotsies.
All right.
Yes.
Next to the Dotsies are some color changing what?
Revillions.
Revillions.
They look like little lizards.
They're
Instead
soft,
of chameleons,
rubbery.
they're called revillions. Yeah, they are. They're real soft. These are a hit. People love these. You just throw them in the water and they change color and they're fun to play with. It's a good way to get the kids to wash their hands.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
I'd love to put this under Christy's desk.
Why don't you do it? I'll give you a deal. Is she listening?
It's not. She's in at a convention at the Broadcasters Convention today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
There goes Mr. Wright.
Hi, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, he didn't hear us. Oh, I brought into some fun little toys that are very inexpensive that sometimes kids come in with their own money, and this gives them a chance to spend it on something they might want.
Right.
These are just mega bouncer balls. There's a couple different sizes. They're the super fun balls that bounce really high. Yeah, that's a kaleidoscope.
The old kaleidoscope.
I love
Can't beat
those.
that.
And then there's some little fidgets over here that the kids still like, right there. And then some brain boggler puzzles.
It's made out of bent metal.
Yep.
I think we can remember those when we were kids.
Right. Yep. And then it shows you on the back, if you need some help figuring out how to put them together and take them apart, there's the cheat sheet right on the back of the package.
Inca do tattoo.
That's a fun little thing that the girls like, that there's a tattoo pattern, and then it has the ink pens that you can draw on yourself. There's 3 stencil sheets in there.
Oh, okay.
And they're sparkly. And then back around the corner here, I got some toddler books in.
Oh, good.
So they're really fun. There's some with sound. This is Dig It, Dump It, Build It. It's construction trucks. And then on the side, you can tap on the hammer and saw or the wrecking ball. I don't think it's
activated.
No.
Okay.
But then it's all of these books have the hard pages that are thicker. And then we have, these are cute. We've had these in here before. They're a little book. One's the little piggy, 5 little monkeys, Itsy Bitsy Spider, and T-Rex, and they're puppet books.
Yeah, those
so
are
there's
cool.
the little finger puppet, and every time you turn the page, there's a new story, and you can wiggle the dinosaur and tell the story, or the pig, or whichever book you like. And then also, I've never had these before, so I ordered them to see what they were like. They're called a greeting card book, because so many baby showers now, they just want, instead of buying a card, you buy them a book. So I brought a boys in and a girls. This is what are little girls made of. And it has an envelope and a decorative foil seal to put the book in. And then on the back of it, it talks about it. And anyway, I thought that was kind of cool. I got there's John Deere books in, Plant and Grow, How Tractors Work, Pika Flap. I did get some Pika Flap books, which were always fun.
Little orange truck and some bigger books as well.
Yeah, and this is Do Puppies Moo? And this is a Listen, Touch, and Feel book. So you press the touches to hear farm animal sounds.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also, before we move,
Okay.
I like the chess and checkers game, 2-in-1 set. I mean, so in other words, you can play chess or checkers with this board game.
Yes.
And then the snakes and ladders.
Yes. That's
pretty good. I think I could whip old Margie in a game of checkers. I couldn't probably play chess because I never played much, but I'd like to whip her in checkers
I
sometime.
bet you could, Dave. We should have been saying this a little closer to where she could hear it, because it sounds like a challenge to me.
We'll get over there before we close.
Okay.
All right, what else you got?
Well, right behind us, I have talked about this Norel jewelry before. I got some more in the other day. I brought in some more silver because we were down to just a few gold pieces. So there's some pretty silver necklaces in. There's 3 different styles, and then some new earrings and bracelet sets. It's a bracelet set of 3 different bracelets.
Now talk about the price on these, because the quality is very good, but the price is unbelievable.
Yes, and it is. It's an amazing price, and it's lifetime guarantee.
There you go.
And you can wear it in the swimming pool, in the shower. You can, sweat, whatever. Get your hairspray on it. It's not going to tarnish or change the look of the jewelry. And if it does, bring it back to me. There's a lifetime warranty, and I'll take care of it.
Okay.
This necklace right here is $15.99.
Jeez.
So
with a lifetime warranty for that kind of price.
I know, and they're
Crazy.
really pretty. They're fairly simple, but they're just nice, and they're nice to layer with these jewelry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come take a look. I've got a feeling you've been selling a few of
We
those.
have been. And then right here, I did bring in some purses. Some have already gone out, but they're kind of fall. They're the fall colors. So I brought in a deep maroon color, a deep purple color. There's a really pretty soft black one. And I like some details. I'm a detail person, so I pay a lot of attention to that, just for small little details on purses. This black one, on one side of the shoulder strap, it has a large link of chain just on one side, and it's really pretty. It's different. And then we have a gold one. And this purple is beautiful. People don't see that color very often. And it's so pretty. And I brought in a couple caps. The dog mom caps always sell well, so I got another one of those in. Then I brought in one that says howdy on it. It's cute.
Yep, those are nice purses.
They are.
Good quality.
Thank you. And what else? Well, we brought in some new Suns Out puzzles.
Oh,
And-
puzzles. Well, it's about that time of year where we're going to start. Well, a little ways down the road, we're going to want to slow down and do a puzzle.
And people do puzzles all the time. It's
all the
it's
time, yeah.
surprising how many people come in here and buy puzzles and say that they just got done with one, they needed a new one, and
Yeah.
they do it all year round. And so we brought in some fall ones. We did bring in some winter ones, because if you don't buy them now, you
Yeah.
might not get them. And I went ahead and put them out on display instead of keeping them in the back in case. Well, we have people Christmas shop all year round. We really
Good
do.
idea.
It is.
Great idea.
So this is one of my favorites. It's really pretty. It has 300 pieces, and it's called Afternoon Kisses. And there's a young little cowgirl with her favorite pony horse, and she's getting ready to give it a kiss. And it's just, I just love that picture.
That is good. Horses are very popular for puzzles. You got a running with the wind puzzle here with some wild horses running. And that would be fun to put together. Cardinals down in the corner.
Yes, that's really pretty. A male and female cardinal at the bird feeder. There's a cute fall one with the little boy. He's setting up a pumpkin stand for sale,
Yes,
and his
he
little
is.
puppy dog's there with him. There's a cow in the background, and the barn.
Those would be fun to put together. Get them while the supply lasts, though, because you brought out a lot of stock from out back. So
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Oh, what else should we talk about? Well, the Oola, we've carried the Oola lamp for quite some time, for a lot of years. And I brought in some new fragrances. So if you're looking for fall fragrances or just something new or a gift, we have it here. I brought in Happy Fall-a-Day, and that smells like chai spice and cinnamon. Sealed with a Kiss, that's woody, floral, and citrus. Ooey Gooey, it's salted caramel. Does that sound good?
That does sound good.
Falling Leaves, that's pumpkin, ginger, and honey. And then some of the other just regular fragrances I brought in it's called Stay a While, that's just plain vanilla. The Red Hot Macintosh, that's a snappy cinnamon. Squeaky Clean, that's a crisp cotton, so it's a nice soft fragrance.
Julie,
Yes.
are these that go in the
Yeah, those are the lamps.
The lamps heat them up.
Yes.
Can you just open these up and use them as aroma just out of the container? Or do you have to put them in the lamp?
It's best to put them in the lamp.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah.
yep, if you don't have a lamp, you'll need to get one and to use this product. But the variety is vast. So check
It is
out.
right now. They make great gifts.
Yeah, they sure do.
They do. And we are right here by the garden flags. I could talk about a couple other ones that we got in. This cardinal one, isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
It's the male and female cardinal just right up front on a branch with the fall leaves behind them with the beautiful blue and kind of a teal color behind them. And I don't know, I love blue herons. Or,
Yeah,
not blue.
beautiful.
Not blue.
They're
I'm saying blue.
They're
The gray heron.
elegant looking in a way, kind of
They are.
prehistoric elegance.
Yes,
There
and
you
I
go.
love seeing them at the dam. I mean, we have quite a few of them around here, so I brought those in. I thought if I like them, somebody else must like them
They
too.
will.
Maybe
you
they'll.
have good taste, Julie.
Thank you. And of course, I always like to have a few bereavement flags in here too. They came out with a new one that I really like that just has the back of an angel with her halo and her wings, and it says May angels watch over you. So
Okay,
those
very
are always
nice.
nice to
Very
hang out
nice.
at the cemetery.
All right. Anything else on your list, young lady?
Well, I don't really.
Puzzles, fall flags, the jewelry. I think we've talked about everything except one.
One, and I even have it highlighted. I better talk about this. Many of you know Chase Kalin that has worked here for at least 4 years now, and she's always been in the background here. And today is her last day. If you want to stop in and say hello, goodbye, congratulations. She's leaving tomorrow to move into college, and she's going to Shadron, and we're quite proud of her here.
Bet you are, and going to miss her.
Yes, we
She's
will.
a wonderful person.
We will really miss her a lot.
Best of luck, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're so excited for her.
All right, very
And then
good.
I'm going to say hello, Diane.
Hello, Diane. I did want to.
Oh, there's Chase right there.
Well, let's just get Chase over here real quick. She's always smiling.
Always.
Chase, come on over
Knows
here real
everybody
quick.
by name.
Hello. Last day here.
It is my last day here before I go move.
Bittersweet, I imagine,
Very,
but exciting.
very.
Very exciting.
Yes.
Well, you'll do well. You're, I don't know, you're just an easy person to be around, so we appreciate that, and I know they'll miss you here.
Yes, I will miss everybody here. So it'll be sad, but it'll be good.
Good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You bet.
And she might even be here once in a while on the weekends to work. If she,
You
never know.
You never know. You never know. Well, thank you so much for having us in today. I'm glad I was able to make it through the
Well,
construction.
me too.
Yeah,
and
but-
on time.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
great.
And Hannah did not comment on my muscles, so she can't see them.
They look great, Dave. They look great.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to start doing like you and do some videos so people can look like me.
Yes, follow along. Got it. All right.
You're setting a good example.
I'll send it back to you, Brent.
All right, Dave, thank you very much. 6 minutes after the hour of 9, we're going to get caught up on the news. When we come back to the studio, Brent Kirkpatrick is here representing the Broken Bow Athletic Booster Club. Going to be focused in on the special Broken Bow Athletic Booster Club's Fall Sports Kickoff event coming up on Monday. We'll talk about that in a moment. Right now, we break for the news on KCNI KBBN.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. President Trump is about to meet virtually with European leaders, hoping to convince him to include Ukraine in Friday's summit with Vladimir Putin. CBS's Vicki Barker.
Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has traveled to Berlin to join German Chancellor Friedrich Merz in person for today's call with President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance.
Forecasters, including CBS New York's Tony Sadiku, are keeping an eye on Tropical Storm Erin churning in the Atlantic.
Eventually, this is on track to become a major hurricane. No threat to the United States as of right now.
Erin is stirring up dangerous rip currents along the East Coast. 5 people were rescued at the Jersey Shore. 1 later died. 5 Americans. Make that fewer Americans are tippling. CBS's Stacey Lynn.
Only 54% of U.S. adults said they had an alcoholic beverage this year. According to the latest Gallup poll, that's the lowest in the past 3 decades.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owe the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
Optima Tax, they help me. They calm me down. They make me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
Green Bay Packers quarterback Jordan Love had surgery on his left thumb. They hope to have him back at practice next week. Bills running back James Cook returned to practice. He still wants a contract extension. And quarterback of the Rams Matthew Stafford missed practice again with his bad back. WNBA wins for New York and Dallas. The Milwaukee Brewers won their 11th straight game, 14-0 over Pittsburgh, while Toronto beat the Cubs 5-1. The Padres and Dodgers are now tied for first in the NL West after San Diego won 5-1 at San Francisco. The Padres have won 13 of their last 16 games. Meanwhile, the Dodgers were beaten in 10 innings in Anaheim, 7-6 Angels, even though Shohei Ohtani had a leadoff homer top of the ninth, his 43rd long ball. Tie for first in the AL West between Houston and Seattle. The Mariners won their 8th in a row, 1-0 at Baltimore. Houston lost 14-1 to Boston. Wins for the Yankees and the Mets.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. 87 today, under clear skies. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mainly clear skies. Tonight, lows dip down to about 67. Highs level off around 93. Tomorrow, mainly clear. Lots of sunshine Friday with highs around 95. 94 Saturday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Currently at our studios, temperature up to 72 now with sunshine. Winds are out of the south, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Barometer 30.04 and the humidity up at 90%. Precip total for the month of August as recorded here at our studios thus far, 67/100ths of an inch. High yesterday in Broken Bow hit 84, the overnight low dropping to 63. Our sunset this evening is set for 8:40. Good to have you with us on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, and we welcome into the studio now our friend Brent Kirkpatrick, who is today representing the Broken Bow Athletic Booster Club. Hello, my friend.
Good morning, Brent.
Wow, it's mid-August.
Yeah, we're
when did we get here?
Yeah, moving right along. It seems like getting closer, and I guess the main thing for us today, right, is the fall sports kickoff.
Yeah.
Just pretty excited that we're able to do it again and see all the kids' takes on and the coaches on how everything's going to start looking.
Well, this is an event that has been going on for several years now. I know that for me, I think this is my 9th time helping host the event. We're always very thankful when the Athletic Booster Club reaches out to us each and every year to be a part of the program. And we'll be conducting the interviews, talking with the players and the coaches. But I know that this was going on before I came back. I want to say you're probably about at number 15 or something.
Sure, yeah,
I would guess.
Yeah, it's been pretty pretty interesting how we've kind of just keep on evolving it a little bit, and I just always look forward to the kids. I think you do a great job of grilling these guys when they're up there.
Well, we try to have some fun, and sometimes you never know what the kids are going to say. Sometimes they're a little reserved, and they're like, I don't really want to say too much. And then you'll get a few that they're not afraid to just open up.
Oh, yeah.
So it is a fun time, and it's a great way to kind of get everybody back into the flow of the fall sports season and back into the school season too. So it's really turned into a great event that you guys have organized.
Yeah, it's I'm really fortunate. I guess school kind of postponed just a little bit, right? We don't go start till after Labor Day, so this gives us a good opportunity to take advantage on a Monday night. So next Monday, the 18th, right? August 18th, it'll be at 5 p.m. is our start time. Be out at King Cater again. They're letting us host out there, which is really great of them. That's usually the night they're closed, so we're going to have the whole place to ourselves.
Oh, wonderful.
Be really nice. We will start off with volleyball first. They'll be our first ones up. I know they got a busy night. Volleyball does. They have I think a coach or an officials clinic or something like that they're doing later on that evening, so we'll get them started. And then cross country will follow them with girls golf, and then finish it up with football. And hopefully if you can get maybe an update from Jeff or Darren or somebody that might be there and tell you how the gym and everything's looking, would be kind of nice.
Yeah, I happened to visit with Jeff a little bit during the summer, during the baseball season actually, and I think that they're planning on the first home volleyball match being against Lexington in September. And I told him, I said, I'm happy to hear you saying that because that's on my broadcast schedule. I'm like, I want to be there for the first night in the new gym. So it sounds like things are going well, and I think that they're going to be able to stay with the schedule as it is set at the moment. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to talk to one or two of them and get a little bit of an update as to what things are looking like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And the best part, like in between everything, like each group, we are going to have food as well, like we've done the last few years. It's going to be pulled pork sandwiches, cheesy taters, mac and cheese, chips, lemonade water. Of course, we'll have any of the King Cater refreshments if you want to enjoy any of those. I think cost is $10 a plate. If you want to go back, I think they offer a discount if you want to go back and get a sandwich or something. And then we did have a really cool, I thought this year, some of the board members came up with this idea, see if we couldn't get some other sponsors, like business sponsors, to help cover just athlete costs. It seems like sometimes kids kind of forget their wallet, or kids being kids.
Sure, yeah, right? Absolutely.
So we had some great sponsors step up this year. We had 4 main ones, Gibbons Trucking, Agland ATV, Clark Dental, Power Solutions. They're covering all the costs for all the kids that are going to be there, all of our student athletes. So that was really awesome. Big shout out to those guys for that. And then we also had a couple other donors step up. Brent Custer, Shelter Insurance, and Logan Sponel, his Heartland Walleyes fishing deal. They're covering all the coaches' costs. So
nice.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. We thought that was really good of all those guys step up. And I do want to make sure we give credit to a lot of our food sponsors. Tumbleweed always helps us out.
Yeah.
Carmen's fantastic. Same thing, Grocery Cart. All those guys out there, they know how to help us out. And King Cater, obviously letting us host there and doing some other stuff for us. Trying to think what else. We'll have a little bit of action there at the football deal, right? We always auction off the suites for the home games.
Okay.
So that'll be a really good thing to take advantage of. Have you ever been in there, the suites? It's not too far. It's right around your neck of the woods up there.
I'll be honest with you, Brent. I don't think I've ever really been in one of the suites. I just go straight to our booth up there in the press box. But I know that, a few years ago, of course, they renovated the press box area. It is so nice.
Oh, man.
And these suites are very nice to watch a game from.
I don't think people understand how good of a view you have of the game.
It's the best view in the place. I guarantee you.
These suites, right, are just right below you.
Yes.
The next level down. So you do got to be able to go up some stairs to get to this place. But we do have like a 4-person and a 6-person. The 4-person, it's a little tight. 6-person, same thing, but you can get plenty of room in there. You can see everything going on, but great view of the game and getting to see all the action. And plus, we offer food and drinks with that, so everybody gets a drink and some food, right? A sandwich, some candy. That's all included in that when you buy that suite. And that'll be auctioned off by Corey Palmer's donating his time and energy, and he usually is very fantastic.
He does a great job
on encouraging people to get out there and do that too. So, really looking forward to another great evening. I think the whole Booster Club has done a really good job of helping us get there.
Yeah. I want to go back to the auctioning off of the suites, because if you can't be there in person, don't be. There's probably a good chance you know of someone who will be there, so don't be afraid to talk to them on the phone and have them bid on your behalf, because I know a lot of people have done that in the past.
Oh yeah, yep. Any of the Booster Club members, right? You talk to us, we'll be happily if you have a certain number you're wanting to get to, we'll get you there.
Yeah,
no problem.
There you go. You're willing to do that, aren't you?
Yeah, I think everybody's happy to help out with that part. But yeah, it's take advantage of it. Those suites are really nice. Everybody always says like, well, why do you want to go help with that part? I'm like, because that's like the best view. And then we when I first got on the Booster Club, and they were talking about like, sometimes it's a little hot, so I always forget to probably mention this too.
That's what I wanted to mention.
I put in some portable air conditioning units in these things, so you can be cooled off in there while everybody else is sweating during a hot game. Or if you want to stay warm, we have some heaters in there too during a cold late season game. So these things are very, very nice.
Yeah. Well, thanks to you guys, they're climate controlled, folks. So how can you be any better than that? Especially when you think about Broken Bow will be hosting their opener this year, which happens in late August, and who knows what the temperature could be on that particular night.
Yeah. The only 2 rooms in the place that are temperature controlled in the building right there.
Correct.
So
yes,
gotta take advantage of it.
There you go. Let's see. Where do we want to go from here? One thing I did want to ask you about. The funds that are raised with the auctioning off of the suites that we've talked about, the funds raised from events such as this. I know you do the big Indian Nation banquet, which is now, I believe, later. You've kind of moved it to February, right, of the season. But the funds that are raised, Brent, just give people a little bit of a feel for what those funds are used for.
Yep. So our goal, right, is to support basically the student athletes and the coaches as much as we possibly can. Sometimes there's just things that come up, right? Just anything we can do to help them be a competitive advantage, basically, or just help promote any of these kids with their successes. I mean, that's pretty awesome to see some of that stuff. We do like the Hall of Fame stuff, right? We try to. We've done some big projects in the past. We always have like a coach's wish list thing that we really enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
Really grateful that we have a lot of coaches that these guys spend a lot of time. I don't think people realize how much free time the coaches use up of their own to do this stuff. And we're trying to work towards, I'll be honest, we're trying to work towards a big project. We've got some ideas. We just got to decide which one we want to go with and which best helps the school and the athletes. Right? But we'd really love to see some other things like we've talked about, maybe even like a new weight room and stuff like that. I think we're getting pretty close to being able to pull the trigger. In the past, we've done like the video board in the gym, which has been pretty awesome. We've discussed maybe doing a video board outside on the football field, trying to figure a few logistics and just numbers basically on it, because it's pretty things have really taken off the last few years.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, but we've got some ideas, and we're going to get closer to getting there. I think we just got to make sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate what your club, the Athletic Booster Club, does, and I'm sure you see. I mean, we talk about this all the time on the morning show, whether it's with an organization like the Athletic Booster Club or whether it's a fundraiser for an organization or a family or an individual. The financial support that is given from the community here really is amazing, and I know you guys see that firsthand.
Oh boy, it is. Yeah, it blows my mind. I really don't know how to to explain it or reason it. It's amazing how everybody always shows up and helps out and does their part.
Yeah. We've been visiting with Brent Kirkpatrick, who is representing today the Broken Bow Athletic Booster Club. Their fall sports kickoff is coming up on Monday, August 18th, and we want to emphasize kind of an early start time. Yeah. In the past, I think we've started around 6:30 or so. This year, it'll start at 5 o'clock on Monday.
Yep, that is correct, yep.
Okay, and it'll be at Kincaid's. Great place for this event. We do it outside, and it's awesome.
Yeah, yeah, it's a fantastic setup. I really appreciate the guys out there helping setting everything up too.
Yeah,
we have all sorts of tables. It'll be a great evening. We're expecting probably around 150 to 175. Mm-hmm. I mean, between students, coaches, and their parents, and everybody shows up. So feel free. It's open to the public.
Yeah. Yeah, good point. Let's see. The only other thing I have, Brent, and I hope Dave is listening, because when Dave hears me going down this road, he's just going to cringe. But you mentioned how people were stepping up to cover the cost of the meal for the coaches and the student athletes. Has anybody stepped up to cover the cost of the meal for the MC?
I don't. Somehow we might have lost sight of that one.
Yeah. Right now, Dave is just pulling his hair out. Apperson, don't ask that. Oh, boy. Anything else, my friend, before we let you go?
We really appreciate you guys supporting us, too, Brett.
Well, thank you for reaching out to us to be a part of the event. We consider it an honor and a privilege to cover Broken Bow Athletics, but to cover all of our area sports teams. It's an honor and a privilege to get to do it, and we appreciate you asking us to be a part of the event.
Thank you.
All right. Brent Kirkpatrick with the Broken Bow Athletic Booster Club joining us on today's Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Gateway Motors, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Head to East Highway 2 in Broken Bow to visit with their friendly staff, schedule service with their experienced service department, or swing in for quick lube service. Visit GatewayMotorsBrokenBow.com.
Get ready to relive the good old days at Pizza Hut in Broken Bow. Thursday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., it's 1980s Throwback Thursday with unbeatable retro prices, like a medium one-topping pizza for just $5.99, boneless wings for $4.99, $2.49 personal pan pizzas, $1.99 breadsticks and cinnamon sticks, and fountain drinks for only 75 cents. Don't miss your chance to enjoy the classics. Just remember, it's dine-in or carry-out only, and 2 items plus a drink per customer. Swing by and taste the savings at Pizza Hut in Broken Bow.
At Gothenburg Health, we understand that women's health is personal. That's why our clinic and specialty clinic offers comprehensive family practice, obstetric services, and an OBGYN specialist to support you in every stage of a woman's life. From routine exams and prenatal care to specialized treatments, our experienced providers and specialists are here to guide and care for you with the sensitivity you deserve. Schedule your appointment today and experience the difference. Gothenburg Health Clinic and Specialty Clinic, helping people live their best lives.
When severe weather occurs, the outcomes can be devastating. Ranky understands cleaning up and returning to normal can be a long process. The trained personnel at Central Nebraska Diesel are ready to assist you in getting your irrigation system back in running order. With a variety of services available, equipment and repair parts, Central Nebraska Diesel can provide the help you need. Working together with Central Nebraska Diesel and Ranky will ensure your irrigation needs are met. Contact Central Nebraska Diesel, your local Ranky dealer, and see what they can do for you.
Broken Bow, it's time to cruise. Thursday, August 21st from 5 to 8 p.m., we're celebrating the brand new Smooth Road in Broken Bow. Grab your crew, shine up your car, and roll through town. While you're out, listen for special promotions from stores and restaurants on the square and all over Broken Bow. It's the perfect night to shop, dine, and cruise in style. Cruise the Bow, Thursday, August 21st, 5 to 8 p.m. Don't miss it.